fuck a squid game, I'll eat it like it's calamari,
Life's a long road and I'm just trying to walk the path. I bet a couple people wonder how I've gone this far.
Melbourne. Brotherhood music.
Aye.
Let's go, man.
You know, lately, they've been saying we miss the old Melbourne, you know what I mean? The one that gets you in the fields and that.
Alright, that's
And
the
to be
name
honest,
of
I
the
feel the same way. Aye.
Alright, so we're not on our complete and utter crud today. Maybe we might talk some gang shit, but it looks like it's gonna be a little bit more grounded than usual. Well, in recent usual. Anyway. In recent
And to be
usual,
honest, I
that's
feel the same way. Aye.
Let's go, man.
Look, when I was only 7, we used to wake up at 5. That took us to work, we all waited outside. My father would start at 6, mother finished at 9. Neighborhood that we stayed in, only known for its crime, we couldn't get left.
Really fucking clean, man. Like, let's be honest, it's not the... Like, that is a good bit of storytelling. It's not crazy lyrical for no reason. It's just establishing a story, and I like that. When we were 7, you used to wake up at 5. Mum used to wake up at 9 and at 6 and then get home by 9. Like, it's really clean the way he's pulled this opening line off.
And to be honest, I feel the same way.
Really.
Aye. Look, when I was only 7, we used to wake up at 5. That took us to work, we all waited outside. My father would start at 6, mother finished at 9. Neighborhood that we stayed in, only known for its crime, we couldn't get left behind. Nah, you see, we'd always get mad, complaining all the time. We didn't understand that heater never worked in that breaking ass van. So we'd all fall asleep, breathing in both hands. Older brother had a plan, told me to chase dreams. So mom would stop driving buses and dad stops working machines. They wouldn't have to fight over money we never see. Money goes straight to bills. Now we don't have money to eat. Money can't buy happiness, you're lying. Cause I ain't seen a rich mother out here crying. Cause I ain't seen a rich father work his ass dying. Yeah, my broke ass parents always out here trying. Hands, older brother had a plan, told me to chase dreams. So mom would stop driving buses and dad stops working machines. They wouldn't have to fight over money we never see. Money goes straight to bills, now we don't have money to eat. Money can't buy happiness, you're lying. Cause I ain't seen a rich mother out here crying. Cause I ain't seen a rich father work his ass dying. Yeah, my broke ass parents always out here trying.
I really respect his angle and view on life. You know, talking about coming from, you know, a low privileged background, talking about being in a rough neighborhood and in a rough area, and hearing the term money can't buy happiness. Well, I think you're lying, because, you know, I've never seen rich parents struggle. I've never seen I've never seen the same. I from my perspective, this is figuratively speaking in Melbourne's term, I don't see the same struggles that rich people do, or rich people don't see the same struggles that I do. So that can't be true. Now, obviously, there's a certain level of ignorance to that. Of course, rich people have their own set of problems, but it's establishing the fact of my struggles are very, very different to yours. And it's almost ignorantly saying like, yo, it can't be true that money can't buy happiness, because I've never seen you have problems. These are the things that I've been through. So it's almost, when I say a certain level of ignorance as well, that's not me digging him out, because I almost agree with Melbourne, but it's I'll gather my thoughts maybe and touch on that at the end. But long story short, yeah, it's talking about his perspective on life and the reason why it is that way.
Cause I ain't seen a rich father work his ass dying. Yeah, my broke ass parents always out here trying. These rappers say they don't do it for money. To me, that's kind of funny. I'ma do it till it come my way. Cause see, my parents working 9 to 5, so I'ma get more, so I ain't gotta work another damn day.
You man say you ain't doing it for money? Well, that's funny, because that's the whole reason why I'm doing it, and here's my reason why.
Remember the days we would sleep on the floor.
And that's a very real thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with an artist or anyone within this industry saying they're doing it for money. Just understand that may affect your equity when talking about culture and legacy and things like that. Likewise, you can do the other way. You can only do this for culture, and you can only do this for legacy. But don't always expect for it to always financially benefit you. And I think both lanes, if we're narrowing it down that black and white, are applicable. I think both of them are as viable as each other. Just understand there are pros and cons to both sides. And yes, there are a very, very small handful that will make both of that work. There are people who will have a great legacy, who will have a great career, who will be talked about, and also get paid in the process. Just understand there's a lot of people that are one way or the other.
We was living okay, but wanted a little more. Parents come from the islands, account minus. If I didn't do any better than what we living it for. Making minimum wage, when the shop at the mall. Gave my all of my pay, still we living it poor. My whole life I've been trying to count minus. And they wonder why I'm back in the trap once more. Cause I'm afraid of failure. Yeah. I told my mom and dad I won't fail ya. No.
Failure, I won't fail ya. Yeah, I like that. That's a nice.
No.
I like this track.
I'm afraid of failure. Yeah. Tell my baby that I won't fail ya. No. I just wanted to make it to buy my mama house. Give my circle the money if they needed some help. To fund their visions and dreams they wanted for themselves. Just wanted us at the slums and on a different route. I always kind of felt I was a different breed. Lived the same life but in a different league. Kept envisioning my future differently. How the hell's this living? If I see my dad working 9 to 5 and forced to never have the time to give to me, never made any sense, bruh. How's the best rapper sitting on a bench, bruh? To chase my musical work, I'm on the different breed. Live the same life but in a different league. Kept envisioning my future differently.
That flow's so clean.
How the hell's this living? If I see my dad working 9 to 5 and forced to never have the time to give to me, never made any sense, bruh. How's the best rapper sitting on a bench, bruh? To chase my musical work, I'm on the fence, bruh. Used to get shitty when I wasn't getting views, but my also shut and Ryan said you next, Ryan. That's the reason why I swear to ride for ya. Then my circle who was with me, when they lied to you, I told you Melvin dogged his own mates. What a sly figure, sit on the fence. Well then I kick you to the side for you, I couldn't care less. I don't need stress, I'm writing all the L's to make my story the best. And to my usos, I didn't ever wanna hear you die for me. I wanna live to see what happens to what's next. Still remember the days we would sleep on the floor. We was living okay but wanted a little more. Parents come from the islands, account minus. If I didn't do any better than what we living it for. Making minimum wage, when the shop at the mall. Gave my all of my pay, still we living it poor. My whole life I've been trying to count minus. And they wonder why I'm back in the trap once more. Cause I'm afraid of failure. Yeah. I told my mom and dad I won't fail ya. No. I'm afraid of failure. Yeah. Tell my baby that I won't fail ya. No.
Wait, I want to say something in there.
If you ask me what I'm afraid of in this life, one of them will be my family, the failed them and my kids. So if I ain't gonna live my dream by any means, my kids will live theirs. Word.
Strong. I recently did a video on artists that are having arguably the best year so far, and Melbourne was in one of the first names that come to mind, and tracks like this really do solidify that thought in my head. Now, I'm not saying he's the best artist in Australia right now, but I'm definitely saying he is having a great fucking year, whether you like it or not. Now, if you follow me, if you know me in any way, shape or form, you know that I can listen to grime, I can listen to drill all day long and enjoy it, and you know, it's fantastic and all, but I always like substance at the end of the day, and so tracks like this always have a soft spot in my heart. They just do. And Melbourne has been doing a lot of cruddy stuff lately, and so I really respect bringing this into almost ground, to whether to ground himself, whether to ground us as an audience towards what we publicly perceive as him, however you want to word it. But it feels very grounded, and it kind of just brings us back to the roots and the reason why we're doing these things, which still plays in to the other stuff. So when he does make that drill banger, for example, or that trap heavy hitting track, now we can fall back on this track as the motivations for why he's doing the other stuff, why he is talking about money. Well, here's my motives. Why do I represent and rep my brothers so hard? Well, this is my reason why. I like tracks like this because it gives context to a lot of your other music that you're putting out around that time. It also talks about where you come from. It also reminds you of where you're from, and not forgetting that, because it's easy to hold a stack to your ear and go, yo, I'm the best at this, that and the other. I mean, ironically enough, literally the thumbnail I'm looking at right now, it's easy to go do that, but now think about who you're giving that money to, or think about where that money is being spent, or what you're investing in, or what debts you're getting out from, whatever your situation is. Remind yourself of where you came from and where you really are from. I think in this track, the hook is just about plausible. It's a really nice hook. But let's have it right. Melbourne is not the greatest vocalist in the world, but it's plausible enough. Like, it's good enough. And the fact that he did it, I respect it because it is personal to him. But a feature definitely would have delivered that hook a lot better. But it's serviceable. It definitely does a job. And again, I do this all the time. I write plenty of hooks for my own music, and then I sing it myself. And I'm like, yeah, we probably should get someone else to do that. So I understand the feeling, but it's so personal to him that I respect the fact that he did it himself. And again, it's not bad in any way, shape, or form. It's just not great either. And I hope you can understand that. But the main point of this track is definitely those verses and that storytelling and that kind of aspect to everything. So, yeah, I think Melbourne's absolutely smashed it on this one. This is one of my favourite tracks from him. Shout out everyone part of the team. Shout out the family. Hope all is well. And, yeah, man. Big ups to Melbourne.